Hi everyone, my name is Nur Fatin Farhanam Tiganson from Group 1. This is the name of all the members of this group. Today we would like to share our digital book review about the novel that we have been chosen, which is The Monster Garden by Vivian Alcock. So let's get started. From the reading passage, I've got some of the summary in this The Monster Garden novel. The Monster Garden is a heartwarming and exciting story about a young girl named Frankie who creates a monster named Gloop. Frankie is a lonely girl who lives with her scientist father and her older brother. Her father is always working in his laboratory and Frankie often feels neglected. One day, Frankie's brother steals a vial of mysterious goo from his father's laboratory and gives it to Frankie to play with. Frankie plants the glue in her garden and it soon sprouts into a strange, tentacled creature. Frankie names the creature Gloop, and she and Gloop become fast friends.
Hi everyone, my name is Alzuviani Talita Chinwal. So, I will continue present for the summary. Gloop is a very curious creature and he loves to explore. He often gets into trouble, but Frankie always comes to the rescue. One day, Gloop escaped from the garden and ran away into the woods. Frankie set out to find him, and she eventually tracked him down to a secret laboratory. The laboratory is owned by a group of scientists who are trying to create a new kind of weapon. Gloop is their latest experiment, and they plan to use him to destroy the enemy. Frankie knows that she has to stop the scientists, so she and Gloop escape from the laboratory. They race back to Frankie's house, where Frankie's father helped them to destroy the scientist's plan. In the end, Gloop is returned to the garden where he can live in peace. The Monster Garden is a well-written and engaging novel that will stay with you long after you finish reading it. The book explores the theme of friendship, family, and the importance of standing up for what you believe in. It is a reminder that even the most unlikely creatures can be our friends, and that we should never give up on those we love.
Hello everyone, I'm Nurul Shazwani binti Ismail. So I'm going to talk about the personal experience after I read Monster of Garden book. Can I relate any of the characters in the story? Sometimes it is when they have similar personality traits or worldviews to me. Other times they can be different, but I find them relate it whatever they're expressing is something I agree with, or if their reaction to a situation is one I understand. I enjoy reading this book with all the character voices for each chapter. Frankie was the only character I truly respected. She was smart and strong-willed in spite of her situation, and I thought the writing and the structure were great. I felt some of the things the character did when at 9 years. I found a cute kitten at the backyard and I brought it into my house without my parents' permission. I hid things from my parents likely because I was afraid of the consequence. But after my parents saw the helpless kitten, they couldn't say no, and all my family take care of the kitten. It also seemed like the story of Monster Garden that Frankenstein hid the monster from her father because of she wanted to protect the monster.
Hello everyone, my name is Rosmawati binti Tamin alias Rulau. So here is me. In my finding from this book that I can recognize the characteristic of this book. Who was the main character? Frankie is the main character of this book. The characteristic that Frankie had is a brilliant scientist. Maybe she gets from her heritage family. She also creator of the monster that is Gloop. And Frankie is friendly. It is because that they want friends with her. Lastly, she also feels unwanted and unloved with her family because her family always busy. Next, I will discuss about who was your favorite character? Why? From the Monster Garden books, I interesting with Julia Hobson characteristics. Julia Hobson is a friend of Frankie at the school that always help her when she in trouble. Also, she was calm and clever. Julia is good with the animal and babies. And lastly, she trusted to keep a secret is a characteristic of Julia that Frankie liked to friend with her.
Hello, I'm Norsna Daud and this is me. So from our reading, I would like to recommend this book to another person and will share to you guys what type of person will like this book. For recommendation, our solution to attract many readers to read this novel because this novel creates an easy storyline and words to be understood. Furthermore, this novel uses interesting graphics that reader easier to understood. And lastly, this novel can be lesson in our life that must to be brave like Frankie. What type of person would like this book? The person who like this book is a fantasy fans. If someone likes to read about a universe that contains fantastical creatures, wonders and alternate world, they will probably like Monster Garden novel. Second, mystery lovers. If someone likes to follow adventure with puzzle and complex plots, Monster Garden may offer interesting mystery elements. And lastly, the confirmed person who like this book is young readers. If one is looking for a book suitable for young readers, Monster Garden might be a good choice. In conclusion, this is the best book we have ever read because this book is in the genres of science fiction, fantasy, children and monster. Through this book, we can learn the meaning of friendship shown by Frankie to Globe. Frankie always comes to save him. So that's all from our group. Hopefully you guys can enjoy this video. Thank you.